What's good, people? It's your boy Twale here to bring you a review for Kingdom chapter 599 entitled Right Wing Scales. Now, this chapter was really fucking good. I really like this chapter. And I'm going to save like the best part for the end, but my nigga Hoken be thy fucking name. I told y'all he was gonna feel this shit. And he ain't even like feel it. He just came. He's like, yo, fuck this. I'm here for the young boy. Yo! Fucking love Hoken, people. Like, I know people hate him because he's a cheat code. He's Raboku's fucking get out of jail free card. I don't care. I fucking love Hoken. Hoken be thy name. The Bushin is here, son. Yo, shit's about to get epic in this last day of war is about to get so fucking hype. Even got Blade Sama out. Yo, we hype. Yo, Hoken's here, son. Hoken be thy name. Hype as shit. So, let's just get to the beginning of the chapter. Boom. We start off with Shin finishing the kill on Chogaryu. My man's arm, his left arm is dangling in the air. His body is getting cleaved in two, looking real good, right? So, boom. Shin gets the kill. And you know how it usually happens. Everybody's on some oorah hype shit. Everybody's like, yeah, Shin did it. And Chogaryu's men, they're like, yo, fuck this. Kill them all. Like, yo, we ain't fucking, what was the mountain tribe name, nigga? The Mirror Tribe. We not the Mirror Tribe, yo. That shit got me so disheartened. Like, so disappointed in the Mirror Tribe. But we not the Mirror Tribe, son. My lord is dead. We killing everybody. And then the niggas really go in to charge at Shin and them, even saying like, yo, even if you have to fall on their spears, we killing everybody. So I respected the Chogaryu army for at least still having the fucking balls to throw themselves at the High Shin unit, because they just watched their mans get wiped in 3 swings. Like, I know, I called that shit too. 3 swings is all it took. But like I said, Chogaryu put in work. I'm not trying to like discredit him. He put in the work, and they feel for their leader, so they not about to just go out like no bitches. But then my boy Naki comes, and I was talking to one of my 12 subscribers in the chat, and we were saying that Naki could have gotten behind Chogaryu enough to get at those food stores so that maybe Shin and them had some food to continue the next day at war, so they wasn't just completely on empty for tomorrow's battle. But that hasn't been elaborated on as of yet. All we know is they got tired of they heard or felt that Shin got the kill, so they was like, fuck it, let's just go and finish these niggas off. Because as soon as Chogaryu's army was like, yo, throw yourselves at Shin, kill everybody in the High Shin unit, Naki just came through with the sword. Nah, we got a good rest. Came through, cut 2 niggas in half with the sword. Was like, yo, we got this, yo. Everybody, y'all get some rest, because we didn't got a breather, so we good. Then the information shifts over to Ten and her location. She gets the report that Shin has killed Gakurai. Shin has killed Chogaryu, so she's hype. And I know a lot of people love to downplay Ten, love to shit on Ten, but she was fucking awesome in this chapter. Because the second she heard that Shin got the fucking... Like, the second she heard that Shin killed Chogaryu, and she got the information that like the detachment was on their way to kill, she's like, yo, fuck the HQ. I'm going to meet up with N, have Shin and Sosa go fucking attack Banaji. We about to go attack the Gyo-Un's army. And then she was just like, yo, move. Like, let's get it. Like, yo, Ten was really stepping up. Because, like I said, she found out that that Shin got the kill, and then she just started making moves, and her moves made waves on the battlefield, because it was stated that her maneuvering to send the rest of Shin and the heavy hitters towards Banaji, because he was the only army that still had a commander in fighting shape and still had an army that was in fighting shape. She sent the bulk of the High Shin unit, whoever was with Shin and Sosui and all of them, they went after Banaji. And my nigga Akakin, yo, fucking love Akakin. Yo, so I know I want him to join Uhon's group just so that we can have another competent like vassal under Uhon because his army is very, I don't want to say underutilized because that's the wrong word, but they're like underdeveloped. That's the good word. Like we know about Uhon, his adjutant, Kanjo, the kid with the bulldog face mask. I fucking love his design, but like we don't really have like a lot of in-depth character like development for Uhon's unit. So I want Akakin to join Uhon's unit. Like 85%, I want him to join their unit because this dude is on point always. No matter what the fuck is going on in the battlefield, whether it be Uhon getting away from Chogaryu and then flanking Banaji and him just knowing, like, oh, they attacking Banaji? Yo, let's get it. Oh, Chogaryu sending somebody out here to fuck up this? Nah, we about to stall him. Yo, when the High Shin unit awakened and he was like, yo, Danza, like, let's get shit, nigga, let's get shit going. Like, he's always coming in clutch with the support. And if he's not gonna be like that vice general type dude for Uhon, I still would like him just to be that clutch nigga. Like, if we're gonna keep him at 1,000-man commander, just have him be that clutch dude that just literally just goes around saving niggas, doing his own things. Like, yo, what are you doing? I'm gonna go do me, Danza. You do you. Alright? You just keep shit occupied. I'm gonna go occupy him. Keep shit like relegated so that we don't get wiped out. Alright? Can you do that? Like, yo, I fucks with Akakin. And in this chapter, it goes to highlight Ten's maneuvers even more because it was stated that her and Akakin were in sync to the point that when she sent the heavy hitters of the High Shin unit, he saw that, got the reserves from the Akko army to push forward, and then they started to cripple the Banaji army to the point where the men of the Banaji army started going down swiftly, according to the editors and the narrator, swiftly until nightfall. So I don't know how long it took them to kill Chogaryu because Banaji was like already. Like, he expected to have more time to deal with the Akko remnants and Akakin and Danza and then go to flank Shin and kill Shin. He figured he had more time, but nah, because the way he said already, and then you got Sosui, Dene, Koga, Naki, everybody that was over there attacking Chogaryu is now attacking Banaji. And now Banaji is getting flanked from his should be his left. He's getting flanked from his left, and he has to deal with the Akko army coming in front. Then we slide over to what is his name? Banyo, Uhon's adjutant. And then they get the news, like, yeah, Shin has done it. And he has an internal monologue like, yo, you really are. And I think he was gonna say, like, you really are like a man blessed by the heavens, or a man worthy of the great general, like a man worthy of a general spot or whatever. But he cuts himself off and he's like, time and time again, we have underestimated you. We always figured you would meet your match some way, somehow, and you never fail. And like, this is gonna be the start of, like, Uhon's never gonna outwardly say thank you, but I do feel like this is gonna be the start of Uhon, like his unwavering respect for Shin. I don't want to necessarily say that they're gonna be on that Moten Shin level to where like Shin and like Moten will go to each other's camps with liquor and just like, yo, what's good, bruh? Come to my battlefield just to drink with a nigga. I don't ever see Uhon being like that with Shin, but this is a close start. Like, I always said, because of how it was designed, that Shin's like great general armor would come from Osen because it has the same like demon mask all over it, like kind of like how Osen's helmet has a demon face and his breastplates have, and like his shoulder pads have like demon faces on it and shit. So I always assumed that it would come from Osen, but I could also see Uhon being the one that gifts Shin his new, like his general's armor. I can see it being Uhon the one that gives it to him as a way of saying thank you, but not verbally. You know what I'm saying? Like, Uhon would never lower himself to saying thank you to Shin verbally, but giving him the armor would be his way of saying like, all right, my nigga, you know what this is about. I ain't gotta say it. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll just move on from that. So we get Uhon's men. They get a second gust of wind because Shin has slain Chogaryu, and some of the High Shin unit are being sent there to back them up and to bolster them. So they just they catch a second win. Now, according to the end results by the narrator, this was a complete Quinn victory on the 14th day. They seized victory from the from the jaws of defeat. Because not only did Chogaryu lose Chogaryu died. He lost the core of his army. They said about half, but we know he lost the core of his army. So even if it was less than half, he lost the bulk. He lost the elites of his army. Then they said Banaji lost half of his army and was in such fear that they retreated because they didn't want to get completely wiped out. That Ten had designated him as the prey for the wrapping up of the 14th day. So that was really good. Then we get flashes over. We get little not even flashes. It was just like a panel or two of Osen and Raboku's men getting the news. And you can already see Kane don't know what the fuck to say. Fute didn't Kane had the Nani face. Fute was just stunned. As well as I don't know if we got names for them yet, but they look like the two twins that is under Raboku. They got spikes all over their helmets. They have really cool like helmet designs. I fucks with it. They what the fuck? Raboku angry, and I always tell people Raboku is way too overconfident for his track record. I get it. You killed Oki. Some underhanded shit. You know what I'm saying? Some backdoor tactics. But you got the kill on Oki. And ever since then, my man has been too complacent with himself. Oh, there's nothing that they can do against the coalition. We're going to win. We're going to destroy them. Okay. You get stopped by a bunch of civilians. There's nothing that they can do now that I send everybody after me. That Raboku, will repel Osen, Mobu, To, Kanki. He really talks the most shit. And then it ends up like this for him every time. What was the last thing he said? Oh, Chogaryu and them. Chogaryu will achieve a small victory over Shin and the High Shin unit, which will lead to our greater victory. Nigga, will you get oh man, I get it. Raboku is a smart strategist and tactician, but Raboku's problem is his overconfidence and his lack of adjustment skills. Because Raboku is the type of nigga that pre-plans everything. So everything will he has 1,000 strategies for every scenario or whatever. So it'll all work out to one of his preordained plans or predestined plans. But when it doesn't, and something fucks up and a miracle happens, like what just happened on the right wing, and this High Shin unit and all of them awakening and shit like that. Whenever shit doesn't go exactly how Raboku plans, it's over. It's over. Because he, I always use the Battle of Sai because it's the biggest flop, bro. You lost. I get it. Issei had stoked a flame in them that hadn't been seen on the plains in ever, but it didn't matter when you were fighting children who couldn't hold their weapons, women who didn't have physical strength, old men with one arms, and you still couldn't take a city from a bunch of civilians and Shin. Because if you really think about it, they had 2,000 men by the time they got to Sai. Issei and them said that they brought less than 1,000 men with them with Shibunken and all of that. And then Shohekun's guy, the weird guy with the real French mustache, he brought another 1,000 people. So at most they had 5,000 actual fighters, actual army like veteran fighters. And the remaining 25,000 or whatever came from fucking civilians. And Raboku still lost. Honestly, after some shit like that, I'm going back to training, bro. I'm going back to basic shit because I just failed at something. Like, yo, I never understood how you can remain that confident in yourself when you lost that badly. 7 days against civilians and you still think you that shit. Oh man. And then when Hogan came, it was like, yo, are you gonna go up there? Cause you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you interested, right? Yeah. They pique your interest. Go up there. Like he tried to get Hogan to go up there, and Hogan was like, nah, I'm not fighting your battles this time. And then Roboku was like, fuck, I don't have any other way of taking shit. It was like, yo, I know that's not what he said, but that was basically the gist of it. He was egging Hogan to go up there because he himself did not have a viable way of taking the city at that point. And then when Yotanwa came, it was a wrap. It was just like, yo, retreat. Like, nigga, withdraw. So I never understood how going into these final days, after the Haishin unit and the Gyokuho unit awakened on your ass, you still just took a back. Like, no, I get it. It was a risk to send anybody else over there. But how much of a difference is Kane really gonna make against Roboku? I mean, against Osen? Like, you couldn't have sent her. Like, she said she had 3,000 men. You couldn't have sent her to go help your boy out? Because, yo, I don't know. It's just the Zao overconfidence to me. Like, as a okay, if you're somebody in the verse, I get it. Roboku's that dude. Like, he really hasn't technically lost, but it's like, you've lost. But as a reader of Kingdom, it's like, my nigga, this overconfident bullshit, it's like everybody forgets what Shin has done up until this point. It's like, because they keep thinking, like, yo, when he killed Kesha, there should have been no more second guessing or underestimating Shin. Because, you know what I'm saying? Kesha was the closest thing to becoming a great heaven. Like, to becoming one of the 3 great generals of your state. So if Shin killed him, you shouldn't have been, oh nah, another year, another 6 months, another month. Like, no, you should be like, all right, next time I see Shin, he's number 4 priority. You know what I'm saying? It's the commander, like Osen, Yotanwa, Kanki, and then Shin. Like, that's it. That's all. Like, yo, Roboku is just too overconfident. And then that confidence also, like, trickles down to the Zao, because Kane talks the most shit. Banaji talks the most shit. Sunsuiju talks the most shit. Fute talks the most shit. It's like, whenever they're around, like, whoever is around Roboku talks the most shit, and then they don't back it up. And then that makes the fucking manga seem like less epic, because it's like, we know Quinn is gonna win, but it's like, damn, my nigga, can y'all at least show us something? Because, yo, what has Banaji done? Like, he dueled Akko a couple times to, like, no one really got anywhere. And then he tag teamed Akko and was getting, like, yo, like, my nigga, he had to tag team the nigga to get significant hits in. Like, let's go back and reread these chapters. They was stalemating each other. I'm not trying to say Akko was doing much better in the 1v1s against Banaji, but it was like, yo, at least Akko did this shit with the holding off the 3 armies. Like, you say, at least Akko showed other shit. Banaji is a one trick, yo, if I'm stronger than you, fuck you. If you can somewhat match me, it don't matter, because, nigga, his army gets wiped out and he couldn't get past Akakin. Because it was literally stated in this chapter that Akakin was the reason why Ten's pincer maneuver was worked to such a great length, because Akakin stalled that nigga. Now, Akakin lost a lot of his men, but Banaji, what are you doing? Like, cleave, yo. Yo, I love it. I just love it. And then to top it all off, we go to my nigga Moten. And Moten is happy as fuck because his niggas is over there doing good shit. He's like, yeah, Shin is out here doing shit. You know what? Let me go talk to my nigga Rakusen real quick. Go see how he's doing, because I already know tomorrow we about to do some shit. We about to turn. Day 15 is about to be some shit. Because of the way Moten was getting ready, like the way Moten was hype and excited and happy according to his adjutant, it was like, yeah, my nigga, we won. Like this is the first time since day one, because remember, Mako got killed day one. This is the first time since day one where like the Queen can see some light at the end of the tunnel. It's like, god damn, my niggas, finally, like we finally at the end of the tunnel. And then you know what happens? My nigga Hoken comes through like, yo, I fucking love it. Again, I know most people are not gonna agree with me. They hate Hoken. I fucking love him. I love the unrestrained martial might. I don't give a fuck about war. I don't give a fuck about generals. I don't give a fuck about strategy, tactics, none. Fight me. Fight me. Yo, I fucking love Hoken, man. So now that my nigga's finally back, and I called this shit because I called it last chapter, he was gonna fill Shin, killing Chogaryu, that panel of Oki with the glaive, all, yo, with stick, yo, he felt it and said, fuck it. I'm coming. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was gonna go straight for Shin, and I'm not quite sure why he's going after Moten. Cause like it always seemed like this, like that great heaven, like the heavens fear me shit. Like it always seemed like that shit was like GPS. Like he always, well, not always, cause okay. But then again, like I don't get it, because when he felt Kyokai, like the first time at the Battle of Bayou, and he thought it was Oki. He thought Kyokai was Oki. That's why he went to go attack the High Shin unit. You know what I'm saying? But why did he attack Moten? Like, there shouldn't have been anything significant that Moten was doing that caused him to go there. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing that I'm like iffy about, because in this chapter, Kyokai woke up out of her sleep. Like, Kyokai looked shook. I ain't even gonna front. Kyokai legit jumped up out of her seat, out of her sleep, because I assume she felt this nigga, right? So if she felt Hoken and then instantly woke up like and grabbed her blade with the quickness, like, yo, where is he? Where is he? You know what I'm saying? Like, how is it that Hoken went to the wrong spot? It's either Hoken was on his way to Shin and he's coming from, I guess, the Quinn's left. And he's like, because it was stated that he was in the forest and the mountains near the Shukai Plain. So I'm not sure where exactly those mountain ranges was. But if it was from the left of the Shukai Plains, then he's coming and he's making a beeline for Shin. But then I still don't get why he stopped at the adjutant's tent. Like, there should be nobody in, like, not to shit on Moten and them, but there should be no one in Moten's side of the field giving off that Oki level aura that should have made Hoken go there, right? Hoken should be going straight for Shin. Like, he should literally be running through the middle of every battlefield to get to Shin, unless, and this is completely, like, this is ass pull, like, far reach stretch, unless Shin felt Hoken first. Because after Shin takes out Chogaryu, and then we get the Naki scene when he saves Shin and them from Chogaryu's, the remnants of the Chogaryu army, we do not see Shin at all. We don't see him in the pincering of Banaji, because only people we see is Dene. We see Dene, Denyu, Koga, Sosui, and Naki. We don't see Shin at anybody's tent getting sleep. We don't see him with Kyokai, you know what I'm saying, laying down or getting any type of rest. So, there is a distinct possibility that just like how Hoken felt Shin and how Kyokai felt Hoken, Shin felt Hoken as well. And Shin made his way to Moten's side of the Shukai Plains because he felt that disturbance. He felt Hoken's presence. I'm not saying that this is 100%. I'm saying that it is a 40% possibility because we don't see another panel of Shin after he gets saved by Naki. After Naki says, yo, our captain's one, like we have one hell of a captain, you don't see Shin after that. So I can definitely see him, you know what I'm saying, getting a feel for Hoken on the move, and then him going to Hoken, and that's why Hoken is attacking the left wing of the left side where Moten is at, and he didn't just go straight towards the High Shin unit because Shin had already met him over there. Like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, next chapter, Shin is behind Moten's adjutant. Like, yeah, I thought that was you. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. I wouldn't be surprised. But that's really everything that happened in the chapter. Again, Banaji's army is has been destroyed by half. Chogaryu is dead. His army got destroyed by half. My nigga Hoken Be Thy Name is on the battlefield. Finally. Oh man, that shit got me so hyped. I don't know why people hate Hoken as much as they do. I fucking love him. But that panel got me hyped as fuck, because you, like, the shading, my man looked brocky and, like, he just looked more stocky and all of that. Like, yo, he's been bench pressing Forests since he got his ass cut up at side. So he's ready for this rematch. I don't know if Shin is ready for this rematch. Like, I know I've been on record as saying, like, Shin will kill Hoken due to the revenge weight, but I don't know. I don't know if, like, it might be too much for this war. It's like, damn. If Shin kills Gakurai, Chogaryu was the wing commander of the right wing when they won the, you know what I'm saying, when they won the war and got the victory, and he kills Hoken, it's like, okay, yeah, he's a general right now. He's a temporary general. He will be fully promoted at the end of this war. But if you do all of that, you killed 2 generals, took command of the right wing, led them to victory, and killed a great heaven, and killed one of Zhao's 3 great heavens, is like, what more would make him a great general? You know what I'm saying? Like at one point, it's like, enough is enough. Like, Shin can't do it all. So I don't think Shin is going to kill Hoken, but I do think they're going to have a really hard-fought duel come day 15, and Raboku will either force Hoken to return, or Hoken will lose an arm and retreat. Because I don't think Hoken will leave with just like superficial cuts. He has to be injured to the point that it was like the first time he fought Oki, and they thought they killed him when he had the cross bolts all through him, and Hoki cut his face open. Like, that should be the type of damage that he takes in order to get, like, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Raboku tells him to leave, he says fuck that, and then ends up on the brink of death. Because I don't think he's gonna die. Like I said, it would be too much for Shin and them to kill him right now in this war. But that's just my thoughts. Like, comment, and subscribe for more people. Enjoy the chapter. It came out really early. Hopefully we get another early chapter. And peace.